Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event of the evening. Scheduled for 15 rounds of middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Lara's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Pavlik's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
Introducing first, with a record of 13 victories, with 8 knockouts and no losses, hailing out of Guantanamo, Erislandy, Lara. And his opponent across the ring. His professional record stands at 36 impressive wins, 32 of them by knockout and 2 losses. From Youngstown, the Ghost, Pavlik.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway.
Let's see some more head movement. Come on.
If the low stamina fighter does not get rid of a high stamina fighter in the early going of a fight, what can he possibly do to try and secure himself a win?
Well, one thing he's going to do is grab a lot on the inside and keep it slow. Really not allow the pace to get away from him.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on, man.
Not much action as he just ties up. He snaps a jab. Good return fire that time. Halfway through round number 1. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
That's okay. Let it go.
Solid left hand to the head. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changed? They can't both keep this up.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
There's the straight punch coming after the jab by Erislandy, Lara. He does that well. Lara's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Final 10 seconds.
punches. Move your head.
Enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like in other sports, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. They expect a guy to box. You hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
You need to keep that head.
Kelly Pavlik's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kelly Pavlik. As you watch the development of Kelly Pavlik, is there anything you've noticed that you can say, okay, that's a tendency of his?
Well, sometimes maybe a little one-dimensional. He's in front of you. He's usually looking to get to you from that front door. But he's a guy that fundamentally, he's pretty solid.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kelly Pavlik.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Lara's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
And a big right hand connects from Pavlik. The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want to have a loser. They're both winners.
Look at that. Pavlik's bulldozed with that piercing straight shot. The question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Kelly Pavlik's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Well committed to jab from Kelly Pavlik, we're seeing. And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Pavlik's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, all right? Just keep boxing smart. Nice work, nice work. You're doing well.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Pavlik's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Lara's now showing us something that could have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
He is swinging for the fences, trying to get his man after being hurt himself. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Nice strike after catching one by Kelly Pavlik. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make him miss. He can't use his legs.
And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Kelly Pavlik's thumped by a left hand. Oh, and there you go. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Over. Fight is over. Kelly Pavlik's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your